Good morning, Stephen.
Good morning, Sue.
So here we are again on the hill
Yes.
in the sunshine and getting ready to talk a little bit about not only who we write for, but why we write. Is it an act of service?
Yes, because we hear so much, so often people give the advice to authors, who is your target readership? And that's a perfectly sensible question. But there's a whole other question is, in service of whom are we writing? And it's perfectly valid that it can sometimes be in service of oneself. But there is the whole question for me of, becoming a voice for the voiceless, or amplifying the voice of those who are finding it difficult to be heard. And I'd like to give the example of a town in Mozambique that I write about in a book that I published about that country. So I only heard about this story when I was actually in Mozambique. It was a breaking news story within the country that the population of a town called Moatis, they were deeply unhappy because their town is surrounded by an open cast coal mine, and there was terrible pollution. The mine was using water to clean the coal, and there was a drought in the area. One of the local rivers was dry, and I found myself writing a whole chapter about the suffering in this town, where more than 300 people had signed an open letter accusing the company which owns the mine of a crime against humanity. So that was like part of an answer, for whom was I writing? And I find when I give talks about the country now, I mention this town. So for me, it is a central question. In service of whom am I writing this?
Thank you.